Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're back in the Mazda MX-5 on iRacing for a track guide, this time at Snetterton 200. This is a very short track which makes it easy to learn and fun to race, however it can be hard to find time. For those who are new here, I show a fast lap first and then go through the guided lap, explaining all my references to help you go faster. If you're only interested in the guided lap, I'll leave timestamps in the description so you can skip to the specific part you want. These were the session settings in the UI, and the in-game track conditions are shown here. Feel free to pause the video to see a specific setting. Let's get into it. But before we start, I'd really appreciate it if you all subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you! So for turn 1 I brake at the 1 board to around 50%, just enough to get the car rotated. I go straight into trial braking after the initial input and use 3rd gear. You have to take this corner as a double apex to carry the most speed. I trial brake to the first apex here on the inside, and then straight back on throttle for the rest of the corner if you get the line right. I allow the car to move back out to the middle of the track before apexing a second time where the curb is slightly raised. There's a slight bump on the inside here which can unsettle the car, and you can use all of the exit curb, but the grass will give you a 1x. For the hairpin I brake halfway between the 1 and the 2 board and use 1st gear. I turn it at the last board on the left and trial brake all the way to the apex, avoiding the inside sausage curb as it can unsettle the car. I carry too much speed here which slightly compromises my exit, so you want to brake slightly before I do here. You want to be right on the inside curb. The chase cam lap shows a better perspective of the mistake I make here. I get back on throttle gradually at the end of the sausage curb, as the car can spin under acceleration here, so you have to be careful. The next corner is flat if you get the line right. I use all of the curb on the left but none of the grass, as it will spin you and give you a 1x. I use all of the exit curb but the grass will give you a 1x again. This was the hardest corner on the track to get right for me. I brake at the 1 board to around 75% brake pressure, and as you can see I also begin turning in here. I trial brake through the left and get as close to the poles as possible to set up for the right hander. You want to make sure the car is going a straight line before you brake for the right, as it can spin very easily here. I brake just after the end of the curb on the left and use 1st gear, avoiding the sausage curb. I gradually come back on throttle just before it to keep the car stable and use all of the exit curb. Here I turn in at the end of the dirt on the left. I shift to 3rd gear and use all of the inside curb. In the MX-5 this corner is easily flat, before allowing the car back out to the left to prepare for the next corner. For the long right hander I keep the car in 3rd gear. I try to keep it as tight to the white line as possible by just lifting. You can trial brake here to get more rotation, however it isn't necessary. I don't have clear references here, you just have to react to what the car is doing. I lift very early and shift down to 2nd gear before I start braking to keep the car stable. It does lose time on the entry, however it allows you to prepare for the exit much better, and was more consistent than braking later for me. I brake at the second to last set of poles and turned in at the final set. I avoid the sausage curb on the inside, and you get an off track on the exit if you go on the dirt or grass. It's very important to be careful of the throttle application here, as it can spin very easily. So that was a lap of Snetterton 200. This car is very difficult to drive on cold tyres, so the first few laps of the races will be interesting due to the lack of grip. If you found this guide helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. You can also now become a channel member if you so wish. And I'll leave you the third person lap to the end of the video.